Robert, on Don't Ask, Don't Tell, I understand a meeting is taking place today between the White House and repeal advocates. What commitments is the White House going to be offering during this meeting in the effort to repeal the law?
Well, likely the same commitments that I've enumerated in here, and that is our desire to see the defense authorization bill pending before the Senate taken up. That includes a repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, as the House has already voted on. The President wants the Defense Authorization Act and that repeal passed. That is the basis for the meeting today, and I think the President and the administration have committed to working to see that through.
I want to follow up on that. Is among the commitments reaching out to senators who may have voted no in September to get them to change their votes to vote yes in the lame duck? Has that taken place yet?
Not to my knowledge. To my knowledge, it hasn't taken place yet. But look, the only way we're going to get something through the Senate is to change the vote count and to move past. Look, you're going to have to get past a promised filibuster, and in moving to the bill, and certainly the only way we can move to that bill is to change some of those votes.
It's reported that any discussion of litigation on Don't Ask, Don't Tell during this meeting would terminate the discussion. Why is that?
Well, it doesn't. Again, understand that some of the participants in the meeting are with groups that are in litigation as the plaintiff, where the United States government is the defendant. I don't think either side believes that those type of conversations about the litigation between two parties represented in a lawsuit is appropriate at the meeting.
Who initiated the meeting, you or them?
I don't know the answer to that. I can check. Karen?
One last question. Is the President expecting...
You have to move up to the front row. Keep asking. Go ahead.
Is the President expecting repeal legislation on his desk by the end of this year, regardless of what happens at the polls next week?
That's our hope. Again, our desire and our hope, and the President's commitment is that he will work to see this passed. This is, look, we're approaching the beginning of December, which is when the Pentagon's study of implementation and of the attitudes of the military will be complete, and the President continues to believe that this is a law that the end of this law, that time for the ending of this law has come. The courts are signaling that. And certainly it's been his political belief going back. When I met him in 2004, that was his position. Kerry, do you have a... Yeah, we might have covered it, but
no,
go ahead.
No, of course not. Two quick questions.
Yeah.
Any sense of what that report looks like? Has anyone in the White House had a chance to see some of the prelims of that DOD report?
Not to my knowledge. And the last time I heard about this, nobody in this building had seen that, no.
And in terms of, contingency planning, I know this is your favorite subject, but look, there's a very real possibility this doesn't go through. I know you guys want it to. I know that's the meeting today.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't go through, I mean, is something like stop loss on the table?
Well,
perfectly within
yeah.
the President's authority, by the way, during a time of war.
I think that, look, you've seen steps that have been taken over the past several days at the Pentagon involving service secretaries. You have a sitting chair of the Joint Chiefs that believes it's time for this law to end. The President working closely with the Secretary to make that happen. And our efforts in the short term will be focused on the durable repeal of a law that the President thinks is unjust, and that's where our focus will be.